Hi, welcome to a very exciting day. KlingAI has been released internationally. We do a deep dive on Kling, both good and bad. Let's go. To sign in is very straightforward. You go to the sign in. As we go over here, you can see that there are a variety of options of AI generation. AI images, AI video. They've got a video editor, which is going to be coming soon. And it's got a little archive of your assets that you have created. If you look over here on the right, you'll see that there is the number 66. I'm glad there's not another 6 there. But what this means is you have 66 credits, which equates out to about 6 shots. This is still free, so that's fantastic for you to experiment. Oh, this bunny is so cute. Look at him. Oh, isn't he amazing? The first thing I'd like to do is show you their image generator. And let's just give it a prompt here. I haven't tried this prompt here. Let's see how this goes. Control V. And you have the option of using an image as a prompt, or you can do it as a text prompt. But I'm going to try it with a text prompt first. So the one thing that I have noticed is that I think there is some tricky English to Chinese translation, because a lot of the time it doesn't come through as it would with an English to English translation. But I'm sure they're going to work on that and solve that. So let's see what happens when I go like this. Oh, this looks great. This first one's, yeah, fantastic. Let's take a look through these. Oh, it looks really good. As you can see, you have the option to download it and also bring it to life. So if I wanted to take this particular element, let's look through them all and see which one I like best. I think I like this one best. So let's bring her to life, which means we'll take her over into the AI video side and we'll walk through that. So what it's doing is it's taking that image and turning it into an image prompt. I can add some modifications to this for what we want the action to be and see how it performs. Smiling in a coy French way, with lights in the background. Lights moving in the background. All right, let's see what happens here. Might have a bit of this challenge with this French way and coy, but it's worth a try. So let's give it a shot. So these generations take probably about 2 to 3 minutes to do. So patience is a virtue. You can go back to where you were previously while that was rendering and have a look around. You can also look through your old assets. I've got a bunch of tests that I've done that I'll take you through. Here's my Chris Hemsworth. It's kind of hilarious because it wasn't the action that I wanted him to do, but it's still pretty funny. It's great to see that it keeps your prompt in here so that if it works well, you've got it saved. And I thought it was very funny. I did a whole cowboy segment and it had a bit of an issue with cowboy's face, photorealistic. Well, that is definitely a cow, but it's not a boy. Maybe it's a male cow. That's possible. I also did a close-up of weathered cowboy face, and this is what it gave me, which I thought was quite amusing. You can see the other ones in that array. So it's not perfect yet, but as I was saying, I think it's English to Chinese faux pas. So the interesting thing is too is that it allows you to see your assets in a bunch of different ways. It also it's quite fantastic in that it does a really good job of this. Yeah, it's quite nice to see it in the viewer. Hey, and there she is. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Looks really good. This is a low resolution version. They haven't implemented the high resolution version. Quality of uh, human faces is really, really strong. And I can hardly wait to see when they implement their new version of this with a higher resolution. But you have a variety of options when you do these renders. You have a creativity selector, which obviously gives more creative to the image, and also how relevant you want it to be to the original source image. Presently, there is what is called high performance mode. High quality mode will be coming in the future. You also will be able to change the length from 5 seconds to 10 seconds. There is a camera movement section, which presently only works in the text to video section, but we'll go through that shortly. So I think that looks fantastic. Maybe a little bit too many teeth, but hey, looking quite good. Horse's feet are a little bit floppy, but it looks pretty accurate. Uh, being a Red Dead Redemption fan, this kind of worked for me, but could look a little bit more spectacular, but I think a little color correction in a secondary system could pull it off. And then I put him up on a cliff here at one point. Yeah, there he goes. Easy, horse. Don't want to be too jumpy around the cliff. So that's the river down below where he went running through. And here's a close-up of a young woman that I had done earlier and thought she looked quite fantastic. Let's go to the wide full screen, see how that looks. Her one eye, she seems a little bit cross-eyed. That's possible. God knows I am. Looks a little strange on her right eye. Yeah, but still, amazing skin tone, amazing color, relatively accurate. Beat Boy eating a carrot. Because beets don't like carrots. They are always fighting in the garden. That's what I hear. Alright, so now you can see we can have 2 renders. I believe you can have up to 4 running at one time. So that's kind of fantastic. Okay, we're down to 24. Got a little bit more ammo left. As you can see in the settings, you have an option for high performance, 5 seconds or 10 seconds. These aren't active yet, but I know that they are coming. Various aspect ratio, 16 by 9, 9 by 16, and 1 to 1. The interesting thing is the camera section for the camera movements as well. So let's look at horizontal here. And by adjusting this slider, you can see that it's being able to move to the right. Now, the thing about this tool is it's quite intense, so you have to be fairly careful about not pushing it too far. Mysterious brunette, and see what happens with her with a different camera move on here. So let's try this, Control V. Okay, and I will put Bokeh lights, vintage film look, car lights and backgrounds. A little bit of a camera pan. And let's see what happens. Oh, that's pretty darn funny. He's snorting a carrot. Not exactly what we were looking for, but still pretty funny. Here's a better one that I had done earlier. So this is Beat Boy eating a beet. Looks like he's got a carrot for a tongue. It's really great to see some of these old still images of mine coming alive. So let's see how this one turned out with the camera move. Ah, awesome, awesome. Dan Brown would love this one. So the tool is not always perfect. Horses can be testy, and this one seems to be stuck in reverse gear. But, these are early days for Kling, and I know that they will be solving many of these motion issues. These credits respawn every 24 hours, so you'll be back to 66 free credits to try tomorrow. I'm very excited to see how the progress for Kling evolves over the next coming year. For you people that are into APIs, there is a Kling API in progress by a company called Pi API. And they make a few other APIs for a variety of companies. This is all a third-party tool. So they got Midjourney and Sumo and Dream Machine. But Kling is on their schedule, so I'm very excited to see how this is going to happen and when it's going to happen. But I will obviously be joining the wait list. Thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate it. We think there's a very exciting future for KlingAI within the AI video space. Oh, and by the way, don't forget, ding, ding, ding. All right, have a great day. Thank you very much.